All of you are invited to join this English class. This is for 3rd standard English. The lesson is How Foolish Can You Get? Lesson 5. How foolish can you get? Now we have finished the lesson. So let's go to the exercises on page 31. A. Choose the right words from the brackets. Babu is a little boy. 2. The Brahmin is Babu's father. 3. Babu, the Brahmin and Bara were going to the market. 4. The schoolmaster wanted the Brahmin to ride on Bara. 5. The village fool wanted Babu and the Brahmin to carry Bara. 6. Babu and his father listened to everyone and pleased no one. Now the second task, B. Answer the following questions. What was Dobin carrying? She was carrying a bundle of clothes on her back, which was very heavy for her. Second one, who was the second person to meet the Brahmin and Babu? It was the village schoolmaster. He met the Brahmin and Babu on the way. 3. What did the fool suggest father and son should do? The fool gave a very foolish idea to the two people. He said that the father and the son should carry Bara on their back or on the shoulder. 4. How many children did the Brahmin and Babu meet? They met 4 children. Was Bara sold at the market? No, Bara was not at all sold at the market. Hot question. Who do you think is the most foolish person in the story? Why? The most foolish person in the story is of course the Brahmin, because he was listening to the suggestions of every person, but in the end he could not please anybody and nor did he gain anything in the end. So he was the most foolish in the lesson. Vocabulary, phrases. Read these sentences. The question in bracket is answered by the highlighted words. For example, the Dobin walked slowly. How? Now if I ask you the question, how did the Dobin walk? Your answer will be, the Dobin walked slowly. So the sentence answers the question, how did the Dobin walk? The Dobin walked slowly. Now second one, she was carrying clothes. The question would be, what was she carrying? The answer will be, she was carrying clothes. Third one, Babu, Brahmin and Bara were going to the market. So how will you frame the question for this statement? It is, where were Babu, Brahmin and Bara going? Or where were these 3 going? Or where were they going? The answer to that will be, Babu, Brahmin and Bara were going to the market. Next, the schoolmaster scolded Babu. Again, your question would be, who scolded Babu? The answer is, the schoolmaster scolded Babu. Next, the Brahmin climbed on Bara as the teacher had suggested. The question to be framed will be, why did the Brahmin climb on Bara? Why did the Brahmin climb on Bara? The answer is, as per the text, the Brahmin climbed on Bara as the teacher had suggested. Next time we will only do what we want to do. When will you do what you want to do? Next time we will do what we want to do. Now let's turn the page for the exercise on this. Page 32. Now complete the following sentences using the phrases given in the help box. Keep in mind the question asked in the bracket. So here you have phrases in the box and you have the question word like why, what, where, when in the bracket. Now based on that question word, you have to complete the sentence using the phrase from the box. So based on the question word in the bracket, you have to complete the sentence using the phrase from the box. Now let's see the first one. I went to the shop. So the question is why? Why did you go to the shop? The answer you see in the boxes, to buy milk. So the answer will be I went to buy milk. Second one, I went to the shop. The question word is when. So your question will be, when did you go to the shop? The answer is, I went to the shop early in the morning. Third one, I went to the shop. The question word is how. So the question that you ask will be, how did you go to the shop? I went by bicycle. How did you go to the shop? I went by bicycle. Next one, number 4. I went to the shop. So the question is, where was the shop? Or where is the shop? Your answer will be, the shop is near my house, or it is near my house. The last one, I went to the shop with. The question will be, whom did you go to the shop with? Whom did you go with to the shop, or whom did you go with you or to the shop, or who went with you? You cannot use the word who because the question word is whom. With whom did you go to the shop? The answer is, I went with my sister to the shop. So I hope you have understood this exercise of framing the sentences as answer to the question word that is given in the bracket. You are writing the sentences as answers to the question word that is given in the bracket. Now pronunciation, double F and double G sounds of different, effort, giraffe. Beggar, bigger, dagger, foggy. Of different, effort, giraffe. Beggar, bigger, dagger, foggy. Now coming to listening and speaking, having a conversation. Form pairs and practice the dialogue. You can do this with your brothers or sisters, or with your parents or friends, those of you who have friends close by. Continue the conversation with different situations. What did you do on Saturday? I went to the stadium to watch a football match. So I can just give you some 2 or 3 situations. What did you do on Monday? I went to the shop to buy some clothes. What did you do on Tuesday? I went to the library to borrow some books. What did you do on Wednesday? I went to the theatre to watch a movie. What did you do on Monday? I went to the shop to buy some clothes. What did you do on Tuesday? I went to the library to borrow some books. What did you do on Wednesday? I went to the theatre to watch a movie. So this way, you have to frame different situations and make the answers too. So this is to be done between 2 persons, or you can put the same question to 3 or 4 persons. You can have a dialogue, or maybe you can bring more people according to your convenience to practice this conversation. Next one, page 33. Rewrite these sentences correctly, adding commas, full stops and capital letters where needed. 1. The greengrocer sells peas, tomatoes, onions and pumpkins. The, T capital, greengrocer sells peas, comma, tomatoes, comma, onions and pumpkins, full stop. Next one. I saw lions, tigers, monkeys, peacocks and snakes in the zoo. I, capital I saw lions, comma, tigers, comma, monkeys, comma, peacocks and snakes in the zoo, full stop. Third one. Cats, dogs, rabbits and fish are pet animals. Cats, C capital, cats, comma, dogs, comma, rabbits and fish are pet animals, full stop. Fourth one. Rohan bought tea, sugar, soap, rice and juice from the market. Rohan, R capital. Rohan bought tea, sugar, soap, rice and juice from the market, full stop. The last one. Reema ate rice, vegetables, rasam and ice cream for lunch. Reema, R capital. Rice, comma, vegetable, comma, rasam and ice cream for lunch. After lunch, full stop. Now coming to values for life. The father-son duo, that means both of them, was trying to please others throughout the play. In the end, they realized that they cannot do so. Their experience led them to wisdom, understand the value of time. They became wise. So what is the moral of the story? Number 2, if you try to please everyone, you cannot please anyone. So think what is right and do that. That is the moral of this story. With this, the lesson is over. Your homework will be to do all this, that is the tasks that I have done here in the video, A, B, and page 32, the vocabulary task, and page 33, rewriting the sentences with full stop, capital letters and commas. Please do this in the notebook and send to the school WhatsApp number. Thank you.